We're asking, I would like to see a $3 million cash upfront, and then $2 million for the duration of the contract.
Per year?
Per year,
Is that in addition to the tipping fee?
yes. So your proposal would be just to let the lawyers take care of it and us not know what they're talking about?
Well, they're going to go take care of it in what we've told them to do.
No, but we also talked about legal aspects,
They're going to fix those legal aspects.
but we wouldn't know how they would have changed that.
Then once they go and they get that adjusted, they'll bring back a closer to finalized draft.
I don't feel comfortable not knowing what has been changed in their legal. I know
They're not going to pass it or anything. They're just going to go work it out and bring it back to it.
I understand they're not going to pass it, but again, we're not going to know what they're going to be negotiating. That's my whole point.
Well, they're going to be negotiating what we've told them to negotiate.
I'd rather see whatever they're going to propose before we even agree to go along with it. Because we may have disagreed and completely say and come back and say, no, I'm not comfortable with the host agreement the way it's been put together and present to green groups. I'd rather see something first before we hand it on over, not knowing what's in there. I know we've discussed things. The three of us have discussed something, things up here in front, but not knowing what the legal part of it is, whether it's changed or whether it's going to stay the same. That's my point.
We're not going to vote on anything. We're just going to get something to look at.
That's my whole point.
But it's no use going through two different steps.
I'd rather go through two different steps to know what I'm going to be
So
voting on.
you want the attorney to go put everything down, get an agreement together,
Correct.
and then bring it back to us,
Correct.
and then go take that to green group.
If we agree to let him go that route, we may, once we see the new version of whatever is brought to us, I mean, how do we know we want to negotiate that? I mean, at this point, we're just saying go ahead and go. I'd rather see something in front of me, and then at that point I can make a decision whether I want to proceed with the host agreement or not.
Do you want to proceed with the host agreement at all?
At this point, I want to see what's going to be brought back to us that our legal counselor is going to put together. I mean, there's a lot of things in this host agreement that I don't agree with.
Okay.
And by just saying, let's just let them get together and talk about it, and we're out of the loop. We need to know what's going on. We can't just not be out of the loop.
I just think you're wasting taxpayers' money by doing that. Because we're not going to vote on anything anyway. We can change it whenever we want to change it, once they bring it back to us.
I don't feel comfortable doing it. That's just my opinion. I'd rather just see something brought back to us, and then we decide whether we want to move forward with it or not.
I mean, I'm sure if I asked for a Learjet and that thing, I doubt that Green Group's going to approve to give me a Learjet or anything. So, I mean, again, I'd like to know and let someone sit down with them to discuss what we will or we will not have available to us.
But wasn't that what this host agreement was? They gave it to us so we could discuss it and then decide how we're going to, what we want to put in here and what we want to detract from there?
If you want to spend the extra money, that's...
You know, at some point, I understand that we're talking about money and everything, but at some point...
And we don't even know what money we're talking about yet.
Correct.